One jelly cart later.
You'll get to grumble all you want when you learn about it, Arden.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know.
The party begins to congregate in their hotel. Spa and retreat.
In the lobby?
Yes, for breakfast.
To continue the interrupted breakfast, Theron.
Interrupted breakfast? Was your breakfast interrupted?
You drag Salmon's house away to go look at a jelly cart.
Right. It was important. Breakfast is not important.
Zaz is bringing a jar of jelly to the breakfast table. Out next to the spa.
Oh, he's going to get jelly in the hot tub.
He's eating all your profits already.
We got lots of jelly, right? We're talking like 0.01% of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What of the global jelly supply?
Let's try to make sure we use this jelly
In combat?
all the creative ways possible.
He's decided to start playing Jelly Tycoon.
This is fig jelly, by the way.
What?
This is fig jelly.
Oh, I thought you said fake jelly.
Pig.
Fig.
It's all the same?
No, just the one they grabbed.
So actually there is ways we could potentially weaponize the jelly, but it's way too convoluted.
And we don't do convoluted.
Well, actually, it's the fact that I think I have 3 or 4 slips of paper with exploding runes on it, and I could just randomly put them on labels and put the cart near Moonsea. If it's big enough print, he reads one of them and he gets jelly fucking exploded all over him.
So just straight up cartoon level
And
shit.
ruins his outfit. Perfect.
He'll be so embarrassed.
He'll have to take off his like enchanted vest of no death.
Actually, he's a shapeshifter. It's probably just a skin. But
Good meeting. Break.
Okay, so you've returned to your breakfast, maybe, and Zoss is just putting jam on anything he can.
Yep, they're finding breakfast pastries, and they're just slathering them in the stuff. Their hands are getting very sticky.
They're
sticky
Theron's
paws.
also trying to put jelly on things because, well, this is her purchase, so, but not as recklessly as the rat boy.
Sam drinks orange juice.
You're still unhappy with this purchase, correct?
It wasn't necessarily a state of unhappiness. It was a state of confusion and why.
Sam,
So you've got a
please
little-
make a fortitude save.
For orange juice?
Please make a fortitude save.
8.
Okay, you are abruptly surprised on drinking your first gulp of this orange juice.
It's a fucking mimosa, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You have located the happy breakfast table.
Mimosa Con. Bringing it back.
MimosaCon, TM.
Oh, it's a Sunday brunch all over again.
Yeah.
happy
The closing ceremony.
There's a chance they cut the orange juice with a little bit of grapefruit juice.
Ew.
That's gross. Roll to be grossed. It's a nat 20. No, I didn't roll. Okay, so had a drink of mimosa, and that does tipsy already?
No, but it could give you a sour face if you wanted it.
Right.
Why wouldn't you want a sour face?
Just-
That's the question.
Imagining the art of just like
Puckered up lips, squinty face.
monkey man. It happens.
Sam, you need to lighten up. This jam is going good on most things. I think this will be good.
Sam looks at Theron and just says, "You'd enjoy this much more than jam," and hands her the
Theron
I know
mimosa.
you just rolled a fortitude save to drink that.
The character doesn't.
I had a really good sleep.
You're not going to talk about how you got grifted into giving some hope of a room, right?
So you're saying that it's especially ironic that Sam is handing you alcohol, considering he accused you of going on a bender?
Oh yeah, asshole. She just takes it and goes thanks, and is not consuming it like a maniac. Just trying more things. She even tries some jelly before the drinking the drink.
Just imagining Theron putting jelly on the ring of the glass.
I am trying. Like this is going to be useful. This is a business decision.
Like a weird margarita now.
I'm going to roll if it's good or not. It was not good.
Are you dropping die again?
I'm always dropping my die.
I have no idea where we're at this time. It's gone.
You had guava jelly.
Oh,
Guava? Like
guava
from
should go good with that shit, but it didn't.
The consistency is what ruined it.
Yeah.
Need to be a little more mixed in.
Please continue. Bata is not part of this conversation, and we'll continue.
You don't
die.
You don't have to go for it. I don't know where to go.
Meanwhile, up in the lovebirds chamber,
Bata is now part of this conversation. Yes.
there's the rustling of moths on the outside window.
Moths. M-O-T-H.
Yes, little moths. Little baby moths. They want to
Oh,
eat
it's
your
Grand
covers.
Moff Tarkin and his brigade.
They want to eat our what?
They want to eat your bedding.
Why?
You should totally let them in.
Why do they?
You would know that they want to eat bedding
Why do they want to eat my bedding?
because it's made of cloth.
No.
They're looking at you from the window with the cutest eyes. Please make a will save.
Are you?
I warned you of this. I warned you of this, and you told me you had a plan for it.
I have not gotten the opportunity to intervene.
I rolled a 20 on the will save.
They are so adorable, but you know what they're up to.
I want you to give them such a strong look back that they like fly off the window, like, oh my god!
Why? No.
Burst into
fine.
flames.
He's gonna give them like little squinty eyes and be like, no,
Won't you feed us your bed sheets?
they're not my bed sheets. Wait, can I understand that?
You can kind of understand them, yeah.
Okay. They're not my bed sheets.
They scurry away.
Silly ones.
So contemplation of why you understand what a moth says.
He was a moth for a little bit.
True.
Oh my god, so much shit happened.
Did you, by chance, sleep in opposite beds or the same bed?
Arden.
Jeez, voice in the sky. That's a little personal.
He's deciding whether or not to make you roll fortitude saves.
Oh my god.
You've gotten gonorrhea from Bada.
Protection's important, everybody.
The bigger question is where Bada got gonorrhea from.
Probably the festival.
He didn't do anything at the Anyways,
Yeah, same bed, I suppose.
Very well.
here comes the fortitude save.
Cough, cough.
So, you're waking up first. Do you want to wake up Arden, or you just... What you gonna do?
Well, I already went to the moths and shoots him away.
Turns out it was all a dream.
Except he was awake and it really happened.
Yeah.
But otherwise, just like a dream.
Was it a dream?
Oh, but you didn't have to get out of bed for that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wake up and just let him sleep and kind of peek out the door to see if can I like see downstairs from where I'm at, like if I peek out the door or what
If you peek out the window,
towards the
if you were wanting to see the, like, hot springs area.
no to see if Theron and Sam were awake downstairs. Like
Oh, peeking out the door?
Yeah.
Well, you could probably hear them. Make a listen check.
I choose not to listen. Currently.
What'd you get?
Plugged his ears first.
Oh, actually a 12.
So what you do here is something about an important business decision and jelly. And it sounds like it's coming bouncing around downstairs from the spa area. But it sounds like Theron being a little loud.
Okay, so it is. I can make out it's Theron.
But something about jelly and a business decision.
Why are they talking?
It goes well on this. I swear to God, try the. You've got to try this, Sam. Just yes.
What? They're having breakfast without us.
It's just the most deadpan delivery of you're rediscovering jelly.
It's our jelly.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I gotta wake up the boy. He can't miss out on breakfast, especially if it's jelly related.
It's a well-known fact that if Arden misses out on Jelly Day, then he's going to be very grumpy puppo.
I don't know, maybe he likes sandwiches with jelly for some reason.
I'm not 8 years old. I can live without my peanut butter and jelly.
Do you have a note?
Hey.
Just like things Arden likes.
Perfect.
Don't you dare diss on those
like-
Uncrustables.
Doesn't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, you need
Got it.
two lists: things Arden doesn't like,
Yeah.
and things Arden does like. And this one has to be larger.
Big bold letters at the top of the leg is me. Little hearts surrounded the
Put Theron on the other one.
full skull and crossbones.
Stink lines.
Stink lines. Definite stink lines.
Arden. Sweetheart. At least it's time to wake up. We already went back to bed one.
Yeah, we should get up.
We gotta plan the end of this doom and gloom over our heads.
I thought of some things while I was relaxing in the spa. I've got a few plans. It's all going to be very dangerous, but I think we can make it through this. If we can find the right spot.
With the right combat area?
Yeah. I mean, well, we'll talk about it.
All right. When I meet up downstairs with the other ones, it sounds like they're having jelly for breakfast.
Jelly and jelly accessories.
So they're just going to make themselves sick for Moonsea.
Yes, it's a lot of sweets, but
The heat of battle. Zos gets in ready for the attack, gets really piped up, and then vomits rainbow jelly all over the place.
maybe that will disgust, Moonsea enough that he'll be distracted or something.
Yeah, just give me a little bit to go over my spells, and I'll catch up with you guys.
Okay. I gotta prepare spells too. Yeah. I'll stay with you for a moment.
Downstairs, Zaz runs back to the cart and comes back with a bottle of rudder butter and a hazelnut spread. For the in-game record, rudder butter is butter that is churned at the shoreline with sea salt.
So there's like
You know
4
what?
layers of pun here.
I don't
Yeah.
actually want to know what it's made from. So I'm assuming he's going to try to sell it to the...
Oh, they're going to put it on toast now.
I got it. Okay. Continue. Now that you've come up with the new fucking thing that's going to be the next big money maker.
Yeah. How do we feel after that, guys?
And lost all threads.
Zaz is not getting a tummy ache, and they are continuing to consume large amounts of pastries and breakfast meats. They're putting that metabolism to the test.
What a trooper.
Or salmon.
How are Sam and Theron doing with their business decisions and future planning?
Sam is still trying to get Theron to drink the orange juice.
She already did.
All of it.
You're just like paws up, like encouraging Theron to keep drinking.
No. Just a glass.
Tell me how you're encouraging me to drink.
It's like, So how's that orange juice, Theron? Good? Delicious? Familiar, perhaps?
Huh?
Sam's being awful judgy on her alcoholism, apparently.
No.
No, we're just continuing the grudge theme.
No, it's not familiar.
Oh,
It
unfortunately.
goes with this jam, but not this jam.
Do you want to be writing this down?
Maybe, but Sam, I think you should take these 2 jams and try to sell them to the shopkeep or the innkeeper. You could do this, hands down, easy.
But why?
For money. Like, we gotta make some room in the back of this thing.
I guess.
And you're really good with people.
Doesn't Zaus technically own all this jam?
She looks at Zaus.
And the bottles, too. They're currently cleaning out one of the bottles in the hot spring.
I don't think he's gonna have a problem with this.
I don't think you should be doing that in the hot spring.
Arden's just staring out the window, just...
Oh my god, that is such a great art idea. I'm just frowning out the window, just...
Zaus, can I sell your jam to the inn?
Isn't he like on the other side of the place in the spa?
The way I was envisioning this is they had just set up tables next to the hot springs.
Yep,
Kind of
literally.
they were selling the food in the spot for some reason.
Okay.
It gets people into the water where they'll stay longer.
It also gets the food into the water.
It's a hot... if you take it in there. They've dealt with worse things in the hot spring.
Rudder butter.
We are not backed by Nabisco.
Okay, so I guess you asked the kid a question.
Yeah.
Double or nothing.
What?
Charge them 500 gold for the whole lot.
Can Sam do an appraise check on what the value
Go
of
for
this?
it.
Ooh, 12.
Totally worth more than that.
The jam?
Yeah. It's probably worth like closer to 900. That much jam. With the glass bottles, that's where people make the mistake.
And plus, they can upsell it.
Oh, so we're in Zelda now. The bottle is worth more than what's in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that can hold a ferry,
Yeah.
And Sam, this is the nicest hotel here. They can charge them way more, so you can even charge them way more than 900.
It's just I don't have the roll side effect, but okay, all right. Sam will take a sample and try and find the. Were they otters?
Yes.
Theron sits on a chair backwards.
So is it their jam? Are we about to sell like their brand of jam to them?
No, this was somebody else.
Okay.
The inn is owned by someone separate than the jelly owner.
But what if the innkeepers commissioned that type of jam?
Don't give him ideas.
He already has the idea.
Theron sits on a chair backwards with her face towards the interaction that's going to happen, trying to be nonchalant, but she's really just like low down watching with a grin. Seeing how machinations are going to happen.
Sam does make that exact noises and goes up to the counter.
Welcome back, patron.
Thank you. We were wondering if perhaps you might want some fine luxury jams to round out your offerings at the breakfast tables.
Diplomacy check.
Do I even bother? Math is hard. 40.
Oh, luxury jams? Oh, you're an adventuring type, aren't you?
Yeah, we've adventured all over the place, and we've recently come into possession of a number of heavy items that we need to offload.
Oh, we don't have a lot of gold to trade you, but we do have potions.
Arden! No, potions? What kind of potions?
Oh, the kind that can restore a weary body.
Can I see them?
Well, they're very valuable. I keep them in a safe.
I have to see them to appraise them.
We may also need to identify them in order to appraise them.
But where's this jam you speak of?
We have a whole cart full, where's the cart, actually?
It's like literally outside the front door.
Oh. Is it visible through the window?
At their height, not so much.
So it's just outside,
Oh, let me have a look.
next to the former rose bushes.
Oh, that's right, the rose bushes. Oh, that's right. All our...
They walk out, it's just a disaster. It's like, oh, that's right.
guys did this.
I get money for it. It's fine.
Yeah, we already paid for that.
No, they added it to the bill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing you'd like your bill here to be counted into the deal?
How much is the bill?
It's not done yet. You're still here.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, it's a hotel. You don't get billed till you check out.
Well, we're checking out today.
Maybe.
Well, if we don't die.
Well. Yeah,
There's just 4 graves on a hill. We added this to your bill today. Hope that's not an inconvenience.
yeah. They bring it to the eulogy.
Wait, that's clever. If we don't check out,
Yeah, if we die, we don't have to pay the bill. Yeah, that's
Problem with bringing the fight here.
So Arden's going to fake his death for the 3rd time.
Oh yeah, I totally faked it the first time I actually died.
That was the joke. Yeah, okay.
I'm glad. I mean, that traumatized me pretty good, but I'm glad you're okay, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, that's rudder butter. That's made by my cousin down on the docks.
Yeah.
It's so good.
From Theron back in the background. Just...
Oh no, I spilled the rudder butter all over myself. It's so slippery.
Wouldn't it be sticky?
Only the finest of milks were used.
It's like, yeah, that and among other flavors we have got to get rid of eventually.
Guava.
We were hoping... Guava, apricot, fig. This new thing called strawberries. Everybody loves strawberries.
do you even have fake strawberries?
What?
Fake strawberry flavor?
I don't know.
Oh god.
Please make a sense motive check, Sam.
Womp womp. 13?
That is splendid.
Is that what the otter says or what the roll was?
Oh, the roll.
Okay.
The otter's looking it over. I'll make you a deal, but it will be deducted from your bill.
How much are you thinking for...
Well, with the strength of the potions we have, we could probably give you 6 of them. But if you leave the rooms in good shape, you don't cause too much trouble.
We already told him about the ruined room.
Did we?
They don't know yet.
Theron,
Sam did.
at that moment, You're the charismatic one. Jesus Christ.
We had a whole conversation. We had the exact same conversation where I believe Arden put it in while sleeping and saying, just because he's charismatic doesn't mean he has to lie. We already told him about the ruined room.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They'll find out one way or another.
Because they didn't see your elephant friend leave. Or did. I forget which.
But they didn't talk about the room, though.
Yeah. They said an individual came in the night and kind of trashed one of the rooms. And then they said they would add it to the bill, and the fact that we changed the room assignments around to the bill.
I don't think anybody should talk to merchants in this party. Upon them saying that, Theron sneakily gets up and trots back to the room.
You'll have to make a listen check.
They'll have to make a listen check?
They're in the front, you're in the back.
I have to make a listen check to hear that?
Yeah. Make a listen check.
Well, I was sitting there, like, watching it.
Okay.
No bueno.
Just
No escuche.
turn your ears into radar ears.
I can't turn them.
You-
7.
You can't hear what they're saying, but you're getting a feeling that they're talking about you in your room.
Sam is gesturing up the stairs.
Okay.
You are, and your room is potentially the subject of current conversation.
Okay. Theron's first stands up a bit. Numbers float around her head. And then she realizes she should get up and spruce the room up a little bit. But she tries to do it as sneakily as possible.
Okay.
What does that roll?
Hide and move silently.
Hide. 10 for hide.
Okay.
10 for hide. And 9 for move silently.
All right. So as you're headed up the stairs, you almost trip over something. It kind of comes out of nowhere on you. It was the other otter. You just long legs over the top of them, and they see you go. Please make a spot check to notice them properly.
14.
You see each other.
We lock eyes.
You lock eyes as your leg goes over the top of them because you're so much taller than they are.
Are you saying that they're trying to sneak too?
You both lock eyes with each other. Both. Sneaking about.
Theron quickly just puts her eyes back in the destination she's going to with a resolve of, I'm going to solve this. And hopefully he did not know what I was going to go do.
The inn owner seems to be of similar mindset, and eyes go forward for them, and they go about their business.
With a little anime sweat drop.
Yes. So you go up to spruce up the room.
Yeah.
Please make a profession check. Maid.
That's a profession.
Housekeeper. Butler would also work.
Just is it any profession?
It's a wisdom check if you don't have that.
Sam continues negotiations.
It's just what you rolled it.
Oh, because I have 0, so 7. Did I make it worse?
We'll get back to that.
Ah, shit.
I'm not sure you could make it worse than what it was, but
So, back to your negotiation, Sam. Mm-hmm. If everything's in great condition, we might be able to slip in a 7th potion.
if things are in good condition. Okay,
Yes.
that seems fair.
These potions are worth hundreds of gold apiece.
6 potions it is.
That very specifically is a sense motive at 27.
They're not lying,
Okay.
but they might be on the lower end.
But he did say hundreds.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
at least
maybe-
200.
It may be between 1 and 200. Like the hundreds part might be a little more inclusive toward down to 100 than 2 or 3 or 4 or 500 gold.
And Sam will say, and is that including the price of the glass jars you will be keeping?
Yes.
Dang.
Just do a barter roll. Jeez.
That's not a thing, I don't think.
Nope.
Just tell him, just like, it's extra glass. Give us more money, bitch.
I think they're.
I think that's not how you negotiate.
Damn it.
I also think that the bill might be much larger than anticipated.
Nobody actually has traits.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
Well, it was 5 gold per person before things started happening.
yeah. Before we destroyed the landscape and the room and so on and so forth.
And all the other various nonsense, yeah.
Well, then they saw the landscape, not the room.
Yeah.
Before they head back in, they're going to reach into their pocket and write a note down and then slap it on the cart and head back in. Thank you for your business.
But I do want to be clear, it's just the jellies in the jars, not the cart.
No, that's fine.
Okay, yes. Darren.
I'm not there.
Zaz is just floating in the hot springs right now, well fed and happy.
Does he have a jar of jelly on his tummy,
do-
eating it like an otter?
Do we have to do the dock workers handshake where you spit in each
Yes.
other's hands? And
Oh no, they are not
You
gonna.
should do that, and then they'll be appalled.
We do not sell rudder butter here, sir. Yet.
okay. Big concern.
Let's stop using that phrase.
This thing could be made of any number of substances.
So, what do you do after that, Sam?
I guess go after Theron?
What, like put a knife in her back, go after her, or like?
Yes, for causing this.
Head up to the room.
Yeah, because we got to make sure everything's in good condition.
So, Theron, did you close the door to the room? Hypothetically.
Not with that roll, no.
So, you're going to be coming up about the time that Theron would be rolling up the carpet and trying to push a bed, and then it's going to get caught in a knot in the floor and flip the bed over. So, Sam, that is what you see as you come into the room.
Sounds like, oh boy, you made it worse somehow.
Did I?
It's like, well, at least one of the beds was upright earlier. Because I assume now they're both turned over.
Just the one.
Yeah, it's just the one.
But it's totally flipped over now. Like, the mattress has fallen out of it and make a big crash in the floor. And Arden and Bada definitely heard that and felt that.
Trying to concentrate.
Do you need help, Theron?
Yeah, help me with this bed. Strength check.
That's not much help, but
No, please make a profession check related to getting this room in proper order.
you said wisdom was that?
Yeah.
13.
You can make it look like a bedroom where people have lived there before. It's not perfect, and there aren't mints on the pillows.
But it looks like Theron got out of bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks like somebody found a broom to get all of the stuff off the carpet after it's been laid out.
We did it. Fist bump. I have
Aaron slowly gives the fist bump.
to. Sam has to. I have. Yeah. People can't see, so I have to say fist bump. Yeah.
Yep.
Sam didn't say anything. Just fist bump.
Okay, cool.
No fist bump
Fist.
from Taryn.
I slowly gave one. Aaron doesn't do that.
Except what you did just now.
And then he says, "Oh, also they wouldn't give us any gold, but we
What?
got potions instead."
What were the potions?
I don't know, but I do know they are worth money.
Potions of distilled water.
It's like for sure they are worth money.
Okay. You couldn't talk them into like letting us see the potions?
Apparently, they're all locked up in a safe, and it's a process, and it's.
Wait. Sorry, you sold merchandise without getting what you paid for?
Well, the deal isn't done yet.
Oh, okay.
Arden.
I could totally see Arden popping their head out of the bed for that.
Because the second half of the deal was that if the rooms are in good enough condition, we might get the full value out of it instead of just part of the value out of it.
Do we have to cart the things in there? Or are they going to take them? Or because like we're going to leave soon. They going to get these jellies or what?
I assume that when we go downstairs, the jellies will be gone.
Didn't sell the cart though, right?
I made sure not to sell the cart.
Okay.
These otters have a strange ability to come and go quickly with their rudder butter.
You just slide around.
On the rudder. Here's them walking around.
Oh, I figured it was like Tom Cruise are just sliding all over the place. The wooden floor.
Like they had roller skates attached to their feet at all times.
Their butts.
So, time is passing. Time has passed. An hour's gone by. Your spells can be prepared.
Okay.
Do all the shadows just suddenly go like, eep?
Nah, the main thing that passes time right is going to be you and Theron cleaning up that bedroom.
Bonding time.
So the sounds of heavy furniture moving around and beating up a carpet and dusting and all that.
Do we get a montage song?
I was going to say,
Da-na-na-na-na.
I'm
3 minutes of that.
too, sound like Batman. I'm too tired to try and come up with on my own, but yeah, Sam will like sing a little like work song.
Okay. Roll.
Are you inspiring
You could have
courage?
done that to improve our cleaning.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Let's burn a limited use ability to clean a room.
Oh, they're limited use.
Well, it was a natural 20, so.
So did we do better?
So for reference, the total roll was 45.
So
Jesus Christ.
everywhere in this building that hears your tune does better, including the kitchen.
Fuck yeah. That's the fist bump. Fuck yeah.
Just go charge him for the song.
Stop. You're becoming your mother.
Oh no!
And the inn burns.
There's a monkey corpse hanging on the wall now.
Thrown out the window.
Theron's claws reflexively sharpen. Doesn't do anything, just sharpen.
Wait, does Sam's song actually improve our concentration too? While we're...
Yes.
Do you get extra spell?
No.
Are they better spells?
That is yet to be seen.
Oh shit.
Unintended good things from shenanigans.
Arden only selects the most optimal spells for any given situation. So yes.
And bottles will be extra zesty.
Ooh.
Lots of fire today, apparently.
Zest is not typically a descriptor I would apply to a spell, but
You know,
I smell lemon.
I'm gonna cast, cure wounds with zest.
it's cure wounds and a little cilantro.
Doing
Oh my god.
the cure
I'm
wounds
glad
with
people can't see that.
The salt bay.
Why'd you say it? Why'd you say it?
Bam.
So Arden and Bada definitely heard
Yep.
the song.
Yep.
Do we hear like a muffled, like, oh my god, just shut up?
No.
Oh.
Hi ho.
What will you both be doing once your spells are all memorized and your spell work is completed?
It sounds like they're busy next door. Do you want to just, to make up for like 10 more minutes or something?
I'm bored. Fucking love you too. I'm glad I could fill some of that empty space in the day for you.
Wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else.
What an odd response to kissing. What a bizarre response.
Well, no, it was the tone in which it was suggested. And we got 10 minutes. Yeah, whatever.
He's your real boyfriend.
So, Arden pulls out his little Spire tablet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's little. But I thought it was funny.
What is the current estimated time for
10 to 12 hours.
10 to 12 hours? Okay.
Oh, so it was precise yesterday, but now it's just giving a range.
Apparently.
It appears that Moonsea is traveling at varied speeds through the weather system.
Oh, he's stuck in a tornado.
Weather delays.
The hurricane, yeah.
Yeah.
Solar winds and tape delay.
Flight's canceled.
Out of idle curiosity, when we were teleporting around, we actually saw him briefly.
Very briefly.
What color was he?
Let's see, the person who saw him was...
Oh, we didn't all see him?
No,
Oh.
not precisely.
But
That's a great question, though.
did vaguely mention it, yes. Seeing Moonsea.
High or low, Theron?
Taryn always goes low.
Break the mold. Be different.
I've gone high once. Low.
Blended. May or may not have been mentioned. Maybe not. Can't quite remember. You might have to get confirmation. But they might have been like dark, like a purple or a black.
Okay. Well, Bada, I think we should probably gather the game together and have a talk and do some preparations.
Oh, it sounds like Sam and Darren are next door, so it shouldn't be that difficult.
Except Zos.
I peer out the window.
Zaz is like half asleep, like heat and food addled, floating around in the hot springs with a loaf of bread in one pod directed at the sky and a half full jar of jelly.
Wait, we can have a hot tub meeting.
No.
Bring it back to the original fantasy.
Insist. Don't let him say no.
No, actually, there's preparations that require us to not be half naked in the water.
I do all my best thinking when I'm half naked in the water. I can't write things down, but... Sauce. I yell out the window.
Did you open the window?
Yes.
Zaz does not seem to hear you.
Why don't you go gather Zos? I'll go gather Theron and Sam.
All right. I'm gonna rush down the stairs.
And from the hallways to clean and scrub and put clothes in the tub.
I do stop to dance with a little jingle along the way.
Theron, could you please make a wisdom check for me? Sam, please make a wisdom check for me.
Again?
Yes.
21?
6.
Perfect. I'll get back to that later.
Great. Fantastic.
All right. You get down there. You see Zaz.
Oh, I just pick him up. Take him with me.
Just walk right into the water, grab Zaz, and
no question.
you're just wet.
No. Yeah, that's it. You're coming with me.
Does he drop the bread and jam into the...
I drop sauce. I drop sauce into the water. Boy, what did you eat?
Make a fortitude save.
Everything.
Ate a ton of jam.
I have strong fortitude. I'm okay.
Power through it.
They shoved the bread into your face.
What? Okay. I eat it, but you're still coming with me.
Okay.
Wait.
They are very wet rat.
There must be towels along the way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap him up in a towel.
He's like a teenager.
I'm still like,
Gigantic.
Oh, yeah.
he's still gonna run away if I let him.
Please make a use rope check.
Oh, you're going to swaddle him so he can't move?
It sounds like what you're trying to do.
Just a little.
They're going to start looking like one of those dolls where you can, like, take one out of another.
A nesting doll.
Yeah, a nesting doll, but just the fact that, like, it's all, like, one shape because of the towel and their head poking out.
17 on that rope.
Wonderful. They did not realize that's what you were up to, and now they are restrained.
Take this. What is it called when a caterpillar cocoons?
A cocoon?
Oh,
Cocoon.
I take that. I take this little cocoon rat and just take them back upstairs.
Just looking around. I'm warm.
Yeah, you were in the water. The warm water. Hot spring water, where it's warm. And it's hot, warm.
Passes out from heat exhaustion.
Arden, did you just stay in the room?
No, I was going to go to Sam and Theron's room too.
Oh, you get to discover this then.
Oh boy.
So, the song was so supportive, encouraging, and catchy that both of you transitioned into another room and cleaned it too.
Whose?
Your neighbors.
They didn't lock the door?
Wait, the one that was between us?
Yeah.
For inexplicable reasons?
The tourist couple?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And it just felt so natural. Theron, just such a good, catchy song. And it was, I'll give you a choice. You could avoid doing this if you want to. It is a nasty room, but that song just gives you so much energy. Do you want to? It might mean you get an extra potion. Who knows?
What do you mean by nasty room?
Apparently the people are messy.
Well, you know couples and retreats.
They were slobs.
Well, Theron goes with the flow, so...
Sam will go with Theron.
All right.
All right. And 40 minutes into cleaning, you realize the old couple's still in the room.
That's the other concern I have is whether or not they're
Well,
there.
I believe we have started cleaning because we were just so into it, and that will be revealed to us later. But this other room, Theron is like balancing, like arranging and straightening up pictures, like with her foot while standing on her hands and junk like that.
This is what you see when you are passing by the room you were not given on the way to Theron's room. Arden.
Arden locks eyes with Theron as he passes down the hallway and says, Theron, what on earth are you doing? That is not your room.
To sweep and dust. To sparkle is a must.
Theron freezes and locks eyes with Arden and stops what she's doing. It's like, well, you obviously heard this jamming song.
Theron perch. Sam, horse drum.
Sam turns and like, you threw off my groove.
That is not your room. That is not your property. You are not employed by this inn.
Beware the groove.
They promised us potions if we helped.
Helped.
Arden's so frustrated. Perplexed, even.
I'm sorry. They promised you potions if you did the housekeeping?
Well, no. If our rooms were in good condition, which
this isn't.
Which Theron's wasn't.
But it's good now.
But then we were having fun.
Okay, whatever. As long as Theron cleaned up after herself.
She didn't.
Oh.
Well, we did now. She didn't then, so we were worried about it, so we went and started cleaning.
Okay.
And then
I don't need to know anymore. This is enough. We need to have a good team meeting about what's going to happen later this evening. And I need you to gather your things and perhaps meet me in our room so we can have a long talk about what's going to happen.
okay.
Sam, with tearful eyes, sets the feather duster down.
It wasn't tears, just okay.
What's left in the room? Like, I guess with the proposition of leaving the room now, Theron finally looks around the room. Do I have to do a spot check?
A search check.
What you searching for?
Just how much like needs to be done because we were just interrupted in cleaning.
Oh, yeah, right, because cleaning a stranger's room,
15.
breaking into a stranger's hotel room and cleaning it for them is more important.
I'm just saying, out of curiosity.
This is all
like,
in character.
It was like, if like one more picture had to be adjusted, you know, it's like we can just do that and then go because we were in the groove.
It seems you were 99.9% done with this room. It, in fact, looks better than your room. More straightened out, as if you just needed a little time to get in the groove.
As if the room was never trashed to begin with.
There's even... Could it be a sparkle on the table next to the window?
The sparkle is a must. Song intensifies.
You know, I wasn't going to take silence till just now.
Okay. What's the last thing that needs to be done to make it 100%?
To make it 100%, all you need is to straighten out one more picture on the wall. The difficulty, of course, is that the ceiling is not perfectly
Level.
level. So it has to look right while not being actually right.
Who cares?
If you would like to correct this, please make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm sure Arden's just going to stomp out.
No.
He's gonna do the
Already-
hands on the hips thing and go like,
Make a fortitude save against icy daggers in your back from the look Arden is giving you.
So after the look around, then she looks back at Arden
Now-
and just kind of keeps eyes with Arden, but walking over to the picture the entire time.
see now she's doing it out of spite.
It's almost done. It's almost done. She gives Arden a big smile, locking eyes.
Wasn't quite a 1, but close enough.
She reaches over with her clawsies and adjusts the picture with a sleight of hand of 7.
Sam, I will give you the opportunity to make a sleight of hand check if you would like to keep the picture from falling into the floor.
That should be at least 9.
Is that Dex?
Yes.
Oh, you have an armor check penalty. I see.
Should we be applying that to things?
When it's appropriate.
What is it with you and your natural 20s today?
The third one in a row.
Not going to hit once in combat.
Yeah.
So
24.
Theron's going to poke it, like prod it, and it's going to shift like it's about to fall off, and you're able to just push it a bit the other direction, and between the two of you, you level it out perfectly for the ceiling. You're a great team.
Sam will even do a little flourish start and just...
Get out.
Theron GTFOs. But completely satisfied with the room.
Sam
walks out normally. Yeah. And then sticks his head into what was his room and makes sure that everything is out of it.
There is Zaz's thing still in there.
Sam resists the urge to look through them and just collects them.
All right. And you head downstairs to the foyer.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What?
Why?
Aren't we having a meeting?
In the room.
He did say the room. There would be no reason to go to the foyer.
To get Bada and Zaus.
Sam and Theron check out and leave.
We don't need to be responsible for these rooms anymore.
Arden just goes down to the lobby and goes like, "What the fuck? I said the room! Ah!" It just shatters the entire inn.
This is reminding me of some experiences at some cons.
Convention.
Okay, Sam blinks and says, right, and goes into Arden's room? Is it still
Covered in rose.
set up?
So the rose petals are still around. The smells are very nice in here. This is a romantic getaway.
That sentence could have gone way differently.
Oh no.
Oh.
Right about her.
And one bed is completely untouched and the other is a mess.
Sam waggles his eyebrows at Arden.
You're really good at eyebrow wagging.
Is something wrong with your face, Sam? You appear to have developed a twitch.
It's a very clean bed you have there, Arden. Referencing the totally untouched bed.
Theron lays down on the untouched bed.
Blessing it with wrinkles.
Yep.
Well,
Out of the two, I think I'll. Yeah.
It's like, oh, there we go. Now it looks like you were in it.
some of us were raised to make our beds in the morning, and that is what I did. And Bada probably sleeps in a pile of hay, so he's probably not used to bed sheets.
Whoa.
So Sam like tilts his head slightly and has like the look.
How was your night with Theron?
Theron slept with a drunk elephant man.
Oh, I see. I hope she had a good time.
In the same room with, as she's
It's
laying down.
It's hard to sleep with someone if you're not in the same room.
She is laying down and says that with her eyes closed, just listening to the conversation.
Apparently, it was enough of a disruption that Zaus came to occupy the empty bed in the room I had.
Oh, I also bought a cart.
You were...
Well, Zos bought a cart. It was full of jelly, and then we sold the jelly to the inn, and our bill is going to be deducted from it, and we're going to get a bunch of potions, but we don't know what they are. So there's that. I have done my job. Thank you. And
You have not
wipes
done your
her
job,
hands.
actually.
But you didn't do anything. No.
Well, I suppose while we're waiting for Bada to get back.
How far is the hot spring?
It's not that far.
I know.
Oh, I know. Well, there's no indication.
But when you want to, it's at your pace. You're carrying a wrapped up sauce.
Oh.
Sam sets down Zaus's stuff in a corner.
I set down sauce next to Sauce's stuff.
My things!
He just squirms in his fucking rat burrito.
And then they fall over. Help!
Momentarily. So, as you may know, Moonsea is currently seeking us out for a rather urgent appointment. And there's a high likelihood that he may not want to talk. And if he's willing to talk, I may not be able to reason with him to capitulate to our needs. I do have a few theories on how to speak to him, but this is most likely going to be a very messy, ugly battle that we have ahead of us. His
Sorry.
Well, if I'm a little honest here, Sam seems to be quite a lot better at conversing with merchants and what have yous.
Yeah, doesn't Moonsea want the same thing we do?
Moonsea wants the thing that Sam has.
No, but like he doesn't want the Coeurasa to come crashing into the earth. Like we're aligned, right?
Maybe. Whoever operates the Locust was shutting down the spires periodically, and last time we encountered Moonsea, he was rather direct in his activities to disrupt our reactivation of the Roqueport spire. He may not necessarily want the immediate apocalypse, but his motives, or his master's motives, seem to be fairly parallel to what with Meunice was attempting. But I don't know full details. All I know is he's here for Sam's spear, which we cannot let him have.
Sam puts his hands on his hips and says, well, we can get straighter answers. Meunice.
Meunice rises up out of the floor. The kitchen is truly a wonderland of gossip and backstabbing.
Well, I'm Ramsey. Fuck off.
Are the otters planning something against us?
I don't know, but they've taken all your jelly now.
Well, it was sold to them, from what I understand. So,
Oh,
More of a
that makes it a
barter.
little better.
so Moonsea, what can you tell us about him
They're dangerous.
that isn't obvious? What is Moonsea's motive, or Moonsea's master's motive?
That one's a bit harder. I've never met them when I intended to. It's hard to get a read on them. They're distant.
Okay.
Moonsea, on the other hand, is very hands-on when they want to be.
Okay, let me be a little more direct here. You have interacted and studied all these Aspire activities significantly more than we have because you have the resources, time, and facilities to do so.
Yes.
What are they doing? What is their history?
Well, give me a little more to focus on there, please. Or we'll be here for years.
Okay, fine. What about your encounters with Moonsea? Let's deal with the direct problem.
They have turned into creatures that I have never seen or studied before and consumed hundreds of people for food.
Okay.
They are able to transmit themselves through spires. Think of them as a admin between the admin of the Locus and an admin of a spire.
Okay, well, we're not fighting them in Aspire, so that's not pertinent to the situation.
It would be best not to.
I've already dealt with that once.
Oh, you did?
Yes, it was actually fairly integral in me getting a body back.
Were they physically there, or were they just projecting themselves into the spire?
Judging by the fact that we were able to force Moonsea out and they continue to pursue us, I would say it was a projection.
Right, and you're going to be dealing with the true physical form. That's going to be even more dangerous.
Yes, that's the information I'm looking for.
So you're more interested in how they fight?
Yes.
They aren't going to use a lot of magic against you. They control their body to the extent they can turn into poisonous vapors and just enter somebody's lungs.
Okay, that's manageable.
They have true mastery over their form. More so than the Locus administrator.
Okay, so...
Seems a lot more focused on just maintaining whatever body they had before they needed to.
What does that mean?
Oh, they maintain what they looked like before they needed a new body. And then they give treatments to it.
Again, what are you talking about?
Oh, the head administrator of the Locus.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
What do you mean by they need to shed their body?
Yeah, they have effective immortality.
The administrator or Moonsea?
Both, but the administrator.
I'm not concerned about the administrator at all.
Very well. Moonsea also is an immortal creature, effectively.
Yes, Umbra.
Yes, they eat umbras that go rogue as well.
Yes.
It helps give them a longer lifespan.
Well,
Elaine's okay.
doing good so far.
I suppose if they did get frustrated chasing you, the next logical step is to threaten somebody you care about and force you to come out of hiding.
We're not
That's
hiding.
what I would do.
Yes, and you did. Poorly.
It's what I would do if I didn't really want to do anything to the Cobble family.
Sauce is in the corner.
The administrator that is above Moonsea.
Yes.
You said you've met them before, or are they just too elusive?
They're elusive. They've popped into my life and left just as quickly when they wanted to. They seem to be able to go anywhere they want in the world very quickly.
Okay. Well, that seems to be a Spire feature, from what I gather. So it is a unrelenting, immortal, shape-shifting creature that can turn to solid, liquid, gas, flesh, ooze, etc.
Yes.
How do I stab a gas?
Unfortunately, you don't really stab a gas very effectively. Oh, I have seen them when they've grabbed onto rogue umbras possess their nervous system.
Oh, yes. I've witnessed something similar to that.
It's a interesting affair. They essentially keep them from moving while they consume them at the base levels and break them down into their most...
Okay, is that something you could do to us?
I think there's a record somewhere of two of you being half-baked. So you're probably safe, actually.
The official note in the system, half-baked.
Apparently, that's what everyone likes to say.
You're probably okay, at least to the extent that they can't easily turn your body into a smoothie.
Okay.
About to listen, Sam.
Farron, on the other hand, you're in deep trouble if they get their hands on you.
What?
No, we're fine.
Why me?
If they get their hands on you, they might be able to tell your body to stop moving and turn to something they can eat easily.
I do not want that.
Assumedly, you someday could do that to other umbras, but I'm going to guess that you're new to this.
Just by touching me.
Yes.
So if they turn into a gas, there's no way to avoid it.
Possibly, yes.
Well, presumably, if they were to merge with you, they'd probably have to be in some sort of solid state.
A gas state probably would take more time to do, yeah.
You can always light gas on fire, Theron.
Yes, you can.
If they do turn into a gas state, wind magic would be very helpful
Oh, well,
in disrupting their body.
so from what I've observed from the couple umbras that we've encountered, as well as the projection in the spire, I assume that he's probably something akin to either clay or a thick viscous liquid in a rudimentary sense, like an oil or a sludge.
The second one, although they're going to have more granules in their body generally.
Okay, that's
They use that at a high velocity spin to grind.
Meunice.
Yes.
Not relevant. As I was saying, the assumption would be that a creature like that, if you want clay to stop, if you want to make a pot, you have to cook clay. And if you want to disrupt a liquid, you put electricity through it.
Yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Smart. It's one of the reasons that I've had so many fire and ice and electric spells lately.
And not because of just the basic elemental spells.
Well, they're a little more deliberate. I could have learned something really, really potent like, disintegrate,
Huh.
but, or rather focused on it. I think I know that spell somewhere. But you know what else is irrelevant? I don't have my body back yet. So best of luck with this.
Well, let's hope that you can offer more insight than that, because you will die immediately after us.
Does he go back to Ott's kitchen?
Do you have any other specific questions, any of you? I'd love to see what you do with this.
Is Meunice is presumably, or excuse me, Moonsea has presumably been doing this for a very long time. I believe Chryso said he was the oldest deployed assignment.
Yes. I think they're approaching 500 to 800 years of age.
Oh, okay. That's useful.
They've seen empires fall and rise.
And probably manipulated them too. Who knows?
Definitely. Did you know the royal family isn't that old, actually?
Which royal family?
Oh, the one in this Atlas-y area.
The imperial family.
Yeah, that one. They're called the Imperials right now, but 500 years ago they were called something else.
Yes, I'm familiar. The three warring nations fought, and then they won and claimed the other kingdoms, etc., formed Atlas. It's basic knowledge.
The Fire Nation attacked.
Sam bursts into flames. So,
Yes, they all have a bit of umbra in them, as it were. With that introduced to their gene pool, they become more susceptible to control by umbral means.
Wait, you're saying the leaders of this area are all part Umbra as well? Like,
A little bit.
do they can they control it?
No, they're not even aware.
Oh,
great.
It's just something that was planted in their history so they'd be easier to control over time.
Cool. Great. Atlas is a puppet nation.
Sam is nodding along with a critical lack of understanding.
Okay, well, that may come up later, but that is still not relevant to our upcoming encounter. Have you personally tangled with?
No. I have avoided that fight. The whole reason I made everything around that spire so dangerous is because I was expecting Moonsea to come pay me a visit while I was busy.
Even though he can fly?
He can fly, but the magic associated with that area would have pushed him down into the channels.
maybe we should have stayed there.
Still needed those spells back real bad.
True.
Okay. Is there anything that you can actually do in that form?
Like this?
Yes.
I can keep watch for you.
Okay. I realize Olaine is significantly more young and inexperienced, but let me finish. Moonsea inhabited the dragon's tear that we delivered to the Rogueport Spire temporarily and was taking control of Olaine through the dragon's tear.
Yes.
Your presence within the dragon's tear, if you were to be collected, could you subsume some sort of control over him?
That would be the natural flow. is it would come down to a battle of wills, and I would enjoy ripping him apart.
Well, one thing that was successful for me, which could potentially get you some sort of body back, is he was creating some sort of umbra dragon, one of the primal dragons, black one, I believe. And we were able to remove him by pushing him to part of it and sectioning it off. And then we were able to use the remaining material from the umbral dragon to restore myself and Zos. Potentially, if you were to come in contact with him, you may be able to steal a portion of his form and do so for yourself.
Noted. Also, that makes you both half-baked goo babies. But that's irrelevant.
Arden lays out... Too many M names. Arden lays out Meunice's spellbook and asks, what page does Disintegrate on?
It's near the back.
Well,
It's right before the Field of Icy Razors. That was the one you all prevented me from getting to casting.
you shouldn't have wasted your time.
Take the compliment.
Well, it was just tactically incorrect to spend all that time casting a spell. That's
Arden.
easily count. Anyway, so you have mental faculties.
Yes.
I think it'd be a good time to memorize your Disintegrate should you get the capacity to have a physical form again.
They lean over the book. Could I borrow Zaz? I need somebody to flip pages for me.
That would require freeing him. And then we'll never see him again.
Zaz,
Yes?
could you help the our dear Lich by turning pages for him?
Free my hand? Free my little pawsy?
Okay.
Just one.
Just one.
Arden locks the door
And the window.
and the window.
Yeah.
Are there any other openings in this room?
No, the moths have not located any openings.
Okay.
They are sad outside the window.
Oh,
They want to eat your bed sheets.
they're not our bed sheets. I'm gonna unravel sauce and hand the moths the towel.
Just the one paw, right?
No, completely unravel sauce. There's no place you can go in the room now, right? So it's
You
fine.
could just unlock the door and leave.
Zos, it's important that you help him out. It'll be key to you continuing to live.
Okay. I know just the thing. And they cast Mage Hand. Mage Paw.
That was an effective use of a spell slot.
And they are going-
unraveled him.
And from their pile of unraveled towels, they are going to use their spell to turn pages for the Lich.
All right. So, for the rest of you, Sam, as far as I know, Moonsea's primary target is your spear because it's an override key, whatever that is, when the other half comes together. And I do have a fairly powerful spell I can use to protect you from losing the spear, as well as giving you a significant boost to your combat ability, but you will lose your ability to spellcast for its duration.
Sam blinks and says, "That sounds nice, though. What does it do?
It turns you into a formidable creature,
Like how Theron turns into things?
like how Moonsea turns into things,
Oh, is it like that one thing you did in the bathhouse?
except much bigger and much stronger.
That sounds cool.
Yes, it will be very.
But how does
cool.
that protect the spear?
All of your physical possessions will be melded into your new form, and unless he kills you or breaks the spell, the spear
That would
will-
not be cool.
And that is one of our goals, is to not have you die.
Sam nods.
It will last a substantial duration, but it does hamper your normal bardic ability significantly. So I wanted your permission before.
It's like, well, you understand how this works better than I do.
I do.
So if you think this is the best thing to do, then we should do it.
Okay.
I trust you.
Thank you. Why did you look at me like that?
I was looking at Pony making a face.
The only thing that I ask is when you're not attacking is to lower your heads so they stay out of my.
Heads?
Arden smiles.
Can we just destroy the spear?
We
Sam pout. Like, Nope.
We could destroy the spear. That's mostly a gambit. I assume he's probably arrogant enough to think that he can destroy us easily. That sort of threat won't mean much to him. But I do still want to talk to him first if I can. But destroying Sam's end of the spear or the end of the spear that Moonsea has, if I can locate it, are both viable strategies to prevent him from getting what he wants. But presumably this override thing is the key to getting us into the locus, but we'll deal with that because regardless of whether or not we know what to do with it, he's still here to get it from us.
Meunice says, in fact, I was kind of waiting for you both to destroy each other, and I was just going to pick up the spear when you were done.
I see.
But you came to me first, so...
I have a knack for disrupting plans.
Sam just says, that's because you threatened a certain group of people.
The cobbles.
Yes.
And they all cringe. It's like, yes. And look at Zos.
Zaz kind of looks up and look at you now.
Ooh. Sam encourages Zos.
Theron sits up after listening to all this and goes, it sounds like he could just take over my body at any time.
If they were...
Should I even be a part of this? This sounds like...
I doubt it would be an instantaneous process, and I also doubt that it would be a wise move to do with the rest of us actively attacking him.
That's the part that would save you some worse situation, Theron, is if they're given a little bit of time alone with you, you should be very worried. But if everyone's pelting them with attacks, they'll probably be too occupied unless they determine that eliminating you is a bigger priority.
And if you remember from your merging with Olaine, you are capable of generating claws capable of severing anything that attaches to you. If he touches you and you still have your faculties left, sever the link physically.
Okay. Do I have any better luck if... I know I've hardened my skin before. Is there anything that's going to give me a leg up? Like...
Don't let him touch you.
So that means I can't attack him then.
You could attack him. How confident are you won't get hit back?
25 AC.
Theron adjusts her shirt like, oh, that's pretty good, you know?
Keep your eyes on them. Be careful.
But I can attack him without...
I'd recommend using your rapier.
Probably not your claws.
Shucks.
Oh, actually, that does remind me. Weapons. Since you were so kind as to carry a collection of spell storing weapons about, let's start with Zos. Can I see your dagger, please?
Here's my dagger. Or they kick it to you.
Arden casts a level 10 rainbow blast into the
What?
dagger.
A level 10?
Caster level 10.
Oh, okay. I'm like, we're not at epic level spell casting.
No. It's the.
What did you get wish? No.
It's waiting for it. No, it's just the damage scaling for rainbow blast is strange.
Thank you. Re.
And Bada,
Yes.
your hammer, please.
Hand you my hammer.
Arden casts another rainbow blast into the hammer, and Sam.
Hello.
Since you're potentially going to have... Yes, hello. Since we're going to potentially also have hindered spellcasting, could you please put a Cure Serious Wound in either end of my quarterstaff?
Sam scratches his head. Do a what?
Healing spells.
Oh, okay. How do I do that?
You just expend the spells.
That was in character, yes.
You just watched Arden do it, too.
Sorry, that was an in-character question, not a mechanical question.
Yeah, that was like, okay. Do I sing to it, or...
However you normally cast a spell, you cast onto the shiny ring on the end of the quarterstaff.
So you take it like a mic?
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna... It's like, Sam pulls your staff to his mouth, like visions of Rogueport.
There, he claps along.
Holds it up to his mouth and starts singing a tune of healing. We'll do a...
Two Cure Seriouses, please.
2 Cure Serious. Fine.
Please.
Fine.
This is also how I'm healing you.
2 Cure Serious Wounds will be expended into the staff. Do you
Very
want to perform check on that?
If you want to.
You don't have to, and it will be
Do you want
fine.
to burn another nat 20?
Yes.
No, it was a 5.
Plus?
Plus 25.
30.
So do we get another round of inspired kitchen workers?
Yep.
Another episode of Ott's Kitchen?
Meunice just pokes their head into the floor, their asses up in the air in the bedroom. There's like,
With goats on Ramsey?
yep.
Yeah.
Arden casts Greater Mage Armor.
You can hear from Meunice's. Yeah, you tell them.
You are an idiot sandwich.
Says the fucking lich with his ass in the air.
He goes, "You donkey!" and there's like, "Yes."
Meunice, you're supposed to be reading the book.
I deserve breaks too.
It's been 5 minutes.
This is my favorite thing right now.
You're dead and without a body. You have literally nothing else to do.
I can daydream.
I can brood.
Well, don't let me interrupt that.
Ooh, this smells fun. I can extract somebody's bodily fluids and turn them into an elemental being.
That actually could be extremely useful against Moonsea.
Oh, I recommend learning that one.
No, that is necromancy.
Depending on how you look at it.
Depending on how... What?
Are we done planning?
Depending on how you look at it, I think that could be a good...
Because then those two start arguing, so
Yeah.
let's come back to the bickering.
It's more of a transmutation, in my opinion.
The Curse of Coeurasa is a production of Reno Area Anthropomorphic Arts and Recreation for BLFC 2023. This episode was edited by Dejarum's Pony and was mixed and mastered by AJ the Ratty. Yima Quinn is our game master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs. Arden Renshaw is played by Hawkfeather. Theron Perch is played by Dejarum's Pony. Bada Amica is played by Dabbles. Samuel Horstrom is played by Demic Cretu. Original music by Foxamore. You can find more music from Foxamore at foxamore.bandcamp.com and on Spotify. For more information about BLFC, the theme, and the lore behind your favorite characters and settings, visit goblfc.org.
Now it's time to say the really spicy stuff.
Welcome back. Roll for initiative.
Need to record roll for initiative.
2 out of 10 for spiciness.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative. Nat 20 me daddy.
I know something spicy. I don't like Undertale.
You've been canceled.
But I thought you were a bottom.
Pata rolled a 9.
Bata, bringing up the rear.
Oh, he was doing last night.
Oh. Star White.
Sam rolled 20.
Was that a regular show reference?
Yes. Yes, it
Bringing,
was.
bringing up the rear?
No, just
Oh, yes.
Depending on the
do.
depending on the fan, the star wipe will be.
Theron got a 16. I don't know. We're not recording any of this except for maybe the Undertale
You
part.
are
It's
recording
just-
this.
I know, but that's not going to be in it.
Arden. Sweetheart. At least it's time to wake up. We already went back to bed 1.
Sam, what are you doing in the room?
That was Meunice.
Oh.
Downstairs, Zaz runs back to the cart and comes back with a bottle of rudder butter and a hazelnut spread.
Rudder butter is, in fact, butter, correct?
Not lubrication for...
Let's. We came up with that name for lube. Put that on record, because I've never heard of that, but it should exist.
Brother butter.
How does that not exist?
Merch idea.
Okay, everybody gets a little bottle of lube with their sponsored package for the con this year. Good idea?
Anyways,
Let it rip.
that's what you won't be saying with butter butter.
For the in-game record, rudder butter is butter that is churned at the shoreline with sea salt.
So there's like
You know
4 layers of pun here.
I don't
Yeah.
actually want to know what it's made from. So we're just. I'm assuming he's gonna try to sell it to the.